What's your first impression when I show you this?
Is that the kid? Is that the kid from Flight of the Nav? No, wait, no, it's E.T. Yeah, I was about to say Flight of the Navigator. It's E.T.
Henry Thomas.
Whenever I see this scene in the
Atari commercial,
I always think of, oh God, I can't remember. Do you remember that old tabletop game store at the Clackamas Town Center?
Thick glasses. Lord.
Yes, but I don't remember the name of it. But I know exactly what.
That store always reminded me of it, minus the Atari games.
That guy had no choice but to be a nerd with glasses like that.
Well, it's a prop, so.
It's William Forsythe, though. I mean, look at him now.
Yeah.
And look at all the roles he played afterwards.
It's true. So this obviously, this is
William Forsythe. Cloak and Dagger.
This is Cloak and Dagger.
Oh, wait, that's John Forsythe. Is what I'm thinking.
So
Andy Coleman.
Cloak and Dagger, as we've been talking about all of these movies that came out on July 13th, 1984, this was actually released as a double feature with The Last Starfighter.
Oh.
And then it was finally released separately on August 10th, 1984. It made $9.7 million at the box office, and the film was written specifically for Henry Thomas as a follow-up to E.T.
Okay.
Let me see
movie.
here.
Good movie when you were a kid. I don't know.
I don't know how well it holds up, but I remember this. I loved this movie as a kid.
Bullet holes.
That's a whole scene where this essentially is kind of his imaginary friend.
Yeah, his imaginary buddy.
That's this action figures. Jack Flack was the guy's name, or at least the character. There is an E.T. Easter egg in the movie. So in that game shop of the picture that I just showed you guys,
is the game?
There's I'm not sure where it is. I tried to find the picture, but in the background there's a poster for the E.T. Atari 2600 video game.
What a crappy game.
It's always made me want to take apart my Atari game.
So the video game in the movie was already in development when production on the movie began. And it was originally titled Agent X.
Okay.
The video game was arcade only with no home version released until 2022 when it was included in one of the compilations like the Atari 50, where you truly have all the games in the controller at that point.
Plug it to your TV. So
the illusion of Davey playing the actual game at his house is they had the full Atari game set up, but they were just wiring the video through the television.
All right.
And finally, the movie takes place in San Antonio. That's the actual cassette or the cartridge right there. Atari 5200 Cloak and Dagger. It takes place in San Antonio because that was Henry Thomas's hometown. And so all of the scenes were actually from San Antonio, including the Riverwalk.
That made me want to go to San Antonio.
The only ones that were not were the Alamo. The exterior shots are of the actual Alamo, but the interior... Were they from
Pee Wee Herman?
Are not. No.
They went to the basement.
Yeah.
They went to the basement. They went right where Ozzy Osbourne took a leak.